What if love wasn't loud? What if the person who truly loves you doesn't shout it, but shows it in the spaces between words, in glances held a moment too long, and in the silence they never break? Welcome to Factsworth, where we explore the hidden truths of human emotion, the psychology behind our quietest thoughts, and the mysteries that live inside the heart. Today, we're uncovering something deeply intimate. 7 signs someone desperately wants to tell you they love you but won't. This isn't guesswork. These are subtle, powerful signals backed by real psychology. Signs that slip through when words fail, when fear takes over, and when love hides in plain sight. Let's begin. Sign 1. Their body speaks what their mouth can't. They never say it, but their body already has. According to renowned psychologist Dr. Albert Mehrabian, a staggering 93% of our communication is nonverbal. So even if their lips stay sealed, their body may be revealing the truth. They lean in a little closer than necessary. Their eyes find you often, but dart away when caught. They mirror your gestures without realizing it, a phenomenon known as limbic synchrony, a subconscious connection that happens only when deep emotions are involved. And here's the thing. When someone is trying to suppress powerful feelings, their body often becomes the traitor. The trembling hand, the nervous laughter, the way their chest rises just slightly when you speak. It's all there, love, aching to be seen even when they don't say a word. Sign 2. Hesitation in moments that matter. They had the perfect moment. They looked at you like they were about to say everything. But they didn't. That hesitation? That breath caught in their throat? That's not forgetfulness, that's emotional. Fear. People who hide love often wrestle with attachment anxiety. They want closeness, desperately, but fear what it might cost. Rejection, loss, vulnerability. They hover at the edge of confession, then retreat into silence. Have you ever seen someone look at you like you're their entire world, then quickly look away, like they were standing on the edge of a cliff and couldn't jump? That moment wasn't meaningless, it was love, stalled by fear. Sign 3. They prioritize you, even when it hurts. Love doesn't just show up when it's convenient. It shows up when it's hard. They're tired, but they answer your call. Busy, but they make time. Hurting, but they smile through it, just to keep you from noticing. This is altruistic behavior, born from emotional investment. It's when someone gives, not for attention, not for validation, but because their heart won't let them do otherwise. They might not say, "I love you," but they live it. Every time they put your happiness above their own comfort. When someone chooses you in the moments that cost them, that's not friendliness, that's unspoken love. Sign 4. Subtle jealousy, quietly revealed. You mention someone else, a name, a date, a plan. They smile, but it doesn't reach their eyes. They try to stay composed, but their posture stiffens, their tone changes. The conversation shifts, ever so slightly. This is silent jealousy, an involuntary reaction tied to our deepest emotional fears. Psychologist David Buss notes that jealousy is often a signal of unacknowledged attachment. The fear of losing someone we love, even if we never admitted we loved them. They won't say a word. They won't confront you, but you'll feel it. In the quiet, in the pause, in the way they suddenly retreat into themselves. Sometimes silence speaks louder than any outburst ever could. Sign 5. They watch you when you're not watching. You're speaking to someone else, lost in your thoughts. And they're looking at you with a kind of quiet ache. Not creepy, not obsessive, just longing. This is what researchers call the gaze of longing. It's a soft, focused stare that lingers longer than friendship and says everything they're too afraid to voice. In that look is every confession they never gave you, every "I love you" they swallowed, every "what if" they wish they had the courage to ask, and the most heartbreaking part? You'll never see it because it only shows up when you're not looking. Sign 6. They break. When you're hurting, when you're in pain, they feel it. Not just emotionally, but physically. This is called empathetic mirroring, where a person's nervous system reacts to someone else's emotions as if they were their own. It's more than concern. It's connection. It's love, raw and vulnerable. They might not know what to say. They might fumble or freeze, but you'll see it. In the panic in their eyes, in the way they hover, desperate to help. Your sadness isn't just yours anymore. It becomes theirs too. That's not friendship. That's love, echoing silently through empathy. Sign 7. They can't let go. Even when you drift away, time passes, you grow distant, but somehow they're still there. They remember your favorite songs. They message you on your birthday. They pop up during milestones, as if the universe keeps pulling them back. Why? Because deep love, the kind that goes unspoken, doesn't just disappear. They may try to move on. They may even date others, but no one quite matches the way you made them feel. They are trapped in emotional limbo, caught between letting go and holding on to a hope they don't dare name. It's not obsession, it's love, silenced by fear, waiting for a sign that it's safe to finally speak. So, have you noticed these signs in someone? Or maybe you've been the one hiding how you feel. If this spoke to something deep in you, leave a comment, tell your story. You're not alone. If this video gave you clarity, comfort, or even just a moment of quiet reflection, please give it a like. It helps far more than you realize. Not just with the algorithm, but with the motivation to keep going, to keep creating. Subscribe to Facts Worth if you haven't already, and join this growing space where we explore the unseen, the unsaid, and the unspoken truths of being human. Your support means everything. Every view, every share, every kind word gives me the strength to keep building this channel, to go deeper, create more, and bring even more of these hidden stories to light. Until next time, stay curious, stay human, and remember, not all love is spoken, but once you recognize it, you'll never unsee it again.